it is Elisa here, or the Diamond Stitcher as I go by on YouTube and Instagram. Hello, good morning, or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope you're having a wonderful one. If you are new to my channel, first off, welcome. I'm happy you found me, and I hope you would consider subscribing and stick around for all things diamond painting. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. I have another small shop haul for you guys today, and again, I think this is going to be a heavier pen haul versus other things, but I've reached into my drawer and grabbed a whole bunch of packages, and we are going to get right into it. Now, the first one I took out of the package because it had a label on both sides, and I have a feeling I've dug into this and I've taken some out because I usually do not order just 2 putties from international shops. So this shop is, let me get her business card, Crafting Cat UK. So just let that focus with my shaky hands there. Crafting Cat UK. She is obviously based in the UK, and she does have an Etsy shop. On the back there is some more information. She also has a YouTube channel. She does some sneak peeks for Diamond Art Club as well as some other diamond painting content, and she also has an active Facebook group that you can join too. She makes diamond painting putty. She also has some other novelty items in her store. This is just a thank you and an inquiry to join her Facebook group. And do not eat your putty no matter how good it smells. She also sends these instructions, which I really like that there are photos so that you do get to see that for visual learners. That is really, really smart. I have dug into putty from Kat before, and I really like her putty. So let's take a look at the 2 that I have left. So we have Blue Hawaiian Punch and Drop It Like It's Hot. I have a feeling there was 3 putty in this order, and I took one out. I don't know where it is right now, so we'll just go with the 2 that we've got here. Let's take a look. So this is a blue putty, that's for sure. Nice light scent. So that's what I like about Kat's putty. One of the few things I like is that the scents are not overbearing. They're nice and light for those people with kind of a scent sensitivity. The other thing I really like about her putty is it's nice and firm. It doesn't get stringy, and at least in my climate, it works really well. In the world of diamond painting putties, I do think it needs to be refreshed a little more often than other putties I've tried, but that's really no biggie because you do get lots of putty in each package, and it is kind of nice to refresh it more often and get a fresh scent more often, right? Because the longer your putty is on room air, the faster the scent can wash away. Let's look at Tropic Like It's Hot. She also comes up with cool names. I also like her labels. Take a look at the extra work that went into doing that. She also sends them in different colored baggies, which is really nice. And she's a great community member as well. Here we go. So this one is like, it's gonna probably be hard to see. It's a shimmery purple color. That is gorgeous. Again, it's a very light scent. It's very nice and subtle. I actually really like that. It does smell tropical. And again, all her putty is on the firmer side. I mean, I usually don't like doing this in case I end up giving putty away, but even just trying to pull it apart, you see how much effort it took to pull it apart because it's so firm. Really do like her putty. The only thing I recommend is switching it out a little more often just to maintain its stickiness. The nice thing about it as well, I have found, at least in my climate, it works really well with AB diamonds, which is always a bonus for us diamond painters. I always like a putty that works with the ABs, then you don't have to switch out your pens and switch out your substances. So I like that you can use it for both. Thank you so much, Kat, for these ones. I did purchase them. She didn't send them to me, but thank you for making them and shipping internationally. What is next? How about this package? So I do actually have, I think both of these packages are from the same shop, which, good, I still have a business card, is called Lace and Lathe Works. Handmade diamond pens and more. They have a Etsy shop, and they also have a Facebook group. Looks like, yeah, there are the QR codes for both of those things. He does do drops on Etsy. Also in the Facebook group, you can buy blank drops as well, and then he will turn them. These 2 were ordered a little while ago now, so I can't quite remember which colorways we have. I would consider his pens more of budget friendly, so if you are on a bit more of a budget, these pens are great quality at more affordable price point. They are made of resin, and I believe he makes all his blanks himself and mixes and matches all sorts of different colors, and then he has a variety of different turning styles that you can choose from. I believe they're in his albums of his Facebook group, but he has a bunch of cool turning styles. This one I think was one of the favorites. I love a nice kind of ornate middle like this, but comfy on both ends. I'm sorry, I do not remember the colorway of this one. I feel like it might have been some sort of galaxy, if I'm not mistaken. If you were in on this drop with me and you remember the colorway, let me know. These dark parts are coming through, I think, black on camera, but they're actually an emerald green and they're sparkly, so it looks really cool. The finish on these is more of like a satin feel too, which is nice and different than what I am used to. They're finished really nicely. I don't see any laid lines. I don't see any white scuffs in these grooves here. It looks really nice. Also comes with 2 plastic tips on either end. Perfect size. This is probably a regular thickness. That's usually what I ask for. It's nice and lightweight and super comfy on both ends. That is pen number 1. And then pen number 2 here is a purple one. I totally forgot I ordered this one. I'm so happy to have another purple pen. Of course, the true color is not going to come through the camera, but it is a much more of a lighter purple. It actually has some shades of navy blue, purple, and I think pink. Yeah, I think there's some light pink in there. Again, you can tell it's the same turning style as the first pen. I really like this turning style, so I thought I would get them both. In this one, I can actually see some laid lines, so it probably could have used a little bit more polishing, to be honest. But aside from that, it does look pretty nice. And he sent some different different plastic tips as well. This is called a straightener. It's actually really handy to straighten your diamonds. You can actually find these in metal tips as well. Those are very pretty pens for sure. And of course, I always have to have some sort of purple in my collection. I know they're probably turning up blue here on the camera, but I can assure you they are both purples. Let's use one of these boxes to hold those pens, and I will bring them back at the end of the video. What else do we have in this package? I'm always peeking for invoices. Who is this from? Oh, I think this is from a Canadian shop. It is Enchanted Succulent. So this is another putty shop. This one is based in Canada. Province that she's in, I am blanking on at the moment, but she is on Etsy, and it looks like she's also selling on Amazon.ca. That's kind of cool. This is her business card, nothing on the back. She also sends some gifts. I'm not sure what is on this thing. I don't know if there was a cover minder that I'm missing or something. It says a gift for you. Don't know if it just meant the candies or not, but thank you. We have some stickers here as well, and 2 little candies and a sucker. So she has this she calls it Not Your Pink Wax. So it is a hard wax that is scented, I believe. The scents are just screaming out of this package, you guys. I can smell so much going on at once. This is Japanese Cherry Blossom. That is actually very light scented. That's actually really nice, and she's got it in like a little lifesaver shape. So this is similar to pink wax, but it's not your pink wax. This is a harder wax. It's not soft. It's more like a beeswax type thing. I'm not sure if it uses beeswax or if she uses more of a soy-based wax. I'm not entirely sure. You'd have to ask her if you have any allergies, but I can't wait to try that in my single placer for sure. And then I decided to get a few different putties. So this is called her Diamond Extreme Putty. I can't remember if she had another version of the putty. I might have chosen Extreme because I like my putty more firm. But again, I ordered this quite a while ago, so I can't remember what else she had at her shop in that time. I do recommend checking her out if you are Canadian and like to support Canadian small shops. We actually have quite a few different shops for putty in Canada. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to get this one off. It looks stuck. Oh, there we go. It's just filled really, really full. This one is called Banana Cream Pie. Oh my God, it is super firm, you guys. That is a firm putty. If you like firm putty, I think you're going to like this. Very light scent. I'm actually not really smelling banana cream pie, if I have to be honest. So that one's a very light scent. Then we have caramel corn. This one, I can smell the caramel in this one. This one is also very, very firm. Wonder if I can get some of this one out. I think I can. Yeah, that is a very, very strong, very firm putty. It has like this rubber feel to it, which is very similar to Randa's Crafty Corner, what made that one so popular. And because it was so firm, it had a rubber texture to this. So this is looking very similar to me. And what is this? Fairy dust. I think this is the scent that I'm smelling the most out of the package, is this one. Little bit of putty in this small thing. I don't know how much it holds, but it is nice to have a variety of different scents in small batches. And this one is unicorn poop. And that's also one that I'm smelling a lot from outside of the package as well. I am going to be interested to try this. I've tried her putty in the past, but this one I think feels a little bit different, or maybe it's just been a long time. But I definitely need to give this a try and give you an updated review on it, of course, because it's been a while since I've tried it. So again, this is from Enchanted Succulent on Etsy and Amazon. And they are Canadian based. If I didn't say, Lace and Lathe Works is a USA based small shop. I can't remember what state they're in, but somewhere in the States, which means shipping was probably around $20 for those pens. I have one more pen here, and this packaging looks very telltale for Norse Alchemist. Let me double check. Yes, it is. So another pen from Norse Alchemist. No idea when I ordered this or what it is. So let's just get into it. Oh, pretty. So this one, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this one might be, and sorry, it's a bit blurry here, might be kind of, was it related to Diamond Art Studio UK? I think they had a pen for a while that was purple and black, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember if this was, you know, made for them or to represent them, but I think I found this on his website, and I just thought it was really pretty. You guys know that my favorite color is purple. So he's got these purple flowers in it. He's also got purple and black mesh in the middle with some copper leaves. I love his turnings. I love his pens. They are finished so nice. They are not sticky to the touch at all. They are polished to like a glass-like texture. You can look through them and you see your reflection through the other side. They are just like glass. I never see any lathe lines. He finishes pens really nicely. They're always comfy to hold, at least the stylings that I pick. And he has very pretty pens. This is a very simple one, but he does do ornate turnings and different bumps and grooves and all that kind of stuff in his pens. If you do not have a Norse Alchemist pen, I do recommend getting one. I really do think the quality is there. I do have quite a few from him as well, and he makes, if not all, most of the blanks that he does, and he makes some really nice flower pens as well. He is based in Denmark. I think last time I ordered, shipping was probably around $20 as well. It actually might have been closer to $10. It's been a while, so I can't quite remember. I've had this package for quite a while. Actually, doesn't say. The dollars on my package are in Denmark dollars, so it doesn't, I can't equate that to Canadian, but this pen is gorgeous. Thank you so much for that one. And lastly, it's been a while since I've unboxed some diamond painting trays. These are from none other than Yellow Dog Designs. Let's get into these. I don't even know what these are or when I ordered these. I am sorry, Carrie, if you have been waiting for me to unbox these and it's been a long time. As you guys know, I have a big drawer where all my small shop goodies go, and sometimes things get forgotten about or out of order. Let's take a look. Did I save the business card? I don't have her business card here. Yellow Dog Designs, they are a Canadian-based company. I always forget the province. I don't know why I have such a hard time remembering your province. It's Saskatchewan or Saskatoon, if I'm not mistaken. Please remind me in the comments, Carrie, if you watch this video. They make amazing diamond painting trays. They are my new favorite. When I'm not using my catered trays, I'm using Yellow Dog Designs trays. They are simple. They work amazingly with all sorts of companies, all sorts of drill shapes. They are my go-to, and I highly recommend you try them out. Looks like I got a gray. Is this like a silky gray? It looks like it's a bit shiny. So this is a gray tray. This is in their narrow tray. Yeah, narrow version 1. So sometimes they do upgrades on their trays and then they'll change it to version 2 or version 3, for example. This one does have the washi tape ledge, so any excess diamonds on the top of your rows of diamonds here will come down here if you shake them that way. It's just something that came up in the community a while ago now, that I think Yellow Dog Designs was actually the first tray maker to institute and invent this washi tape line as a 3D printed tray option. They've also upgraded their stopper a little bit here. Their stoppers fit in really snugly, really tight. Even if I flipped it over like this, it's not going anywhere. Even if I give it a good shake, that stopper is staying stuck. So that is really nice to see. So we have a gray tray, and I don't remember why I got gray or what other colors I got here. Sometimes I am just bored or sad and I go shopping on Etsy or websites and small shops in the community, and I just find things that I don't have yet and I buy them. So here is a pink narrow tray. I do like the narrow tray. I will show you what the regular width tray is in a minute, but I find the narrow tray works the best for me. It fits really nicely in my hand. I used to be worried that it wouldn't have enough space for all of the diamonds or for multi-placing, but it really does. Definitely recommend a narrow tray if you don't have one. Here is a regular size tray, and I did get it in the gray as well, so we can see them side by side. So there you go. So the narrow one is a tiny bit taller, and it is definitely thinner. This one is shorter and wider. Otherwise, it has the same features. It has the washi tape ledge. It has the stopper that is really snug in there. It's not going to come flying out at you. You can actually also buy lids for their trays. They have a full lid that snaps on top, or they have something called a pour spout lid where it goes about halfway and it can act like a funnel when you're pouring your diamonds back into your tray. I do have a couple of those lids on some other trays that are tucked away. I do really like the pour lid. If I have to recommend a lid, unless you are somebody who likes to store your diamonds in your trays, like kit up into trays, then you might want the full lid. But otherwise, if you just, pick a tray and use it in one sitting, I do recommend the pour lid. It will help when you're pouring back into baggies or into containers, stop some of those diamonds from kind of jumping out of your tray like that. This one is beautiful. Now, I don't know which colorway this one is. Carrie maybe can answer down below if anyone is interested. I'm seeing green, pink, and blue in this one. I'm also seeing some yellow. This is a very pretty tray. I think she calls this polychromatic. I'm just not sure. It might be the red and blue. Red, blue, yellow, if I had to guess. But it's kind of looking green. Red, blue, green is probably what it is. Very, very pretty. And there, they always have their branding on the end too. Very pretty tray there. And what is this one? It looks white. Oh, good. I do have the pour spout lid to show you, and I did get a gridded tray. So this actually must have been a long time ago when they came out with their gridded trays, and I got one to show you guys. That's awful. Anyway, here is their pour lid. So you can see it works like a funnel. So what you do is you take this stopper out, put the pour lid on, and it doesn't lock into place, but it kind of does fit there snugly. So when you're going to put your diamonds back, like I said, they're not jumping out at you. And usually you can use this on any one of the narrow trays. So you don't have to get one for every tray. They should fit interchangeably. Here is that grid tray. So if you are a single placer and you like single placing, a lot of people like using these grid trays. You can also get them in a shape where you can multi-place as well. The thing with these is when you're trying to get your diamonds back into your containers, you usually want the full lid because the diamonds can get stuck in these grooves and you kind of got to bang it out. So if you do get a gridded tray, I'd recommend the full lid for that one. But here is my recent Yellow Dog Designs haul. So can I zoom out anymore? Am I all the way zoomed out? So we've got lots of different trays here. I don't want to cover them all up, but we've also got lots of pens to share as well. Let's just do this. Lace and Lathe Works, Norris Alchemist. We've got Diamond Painting Putty from, and one went flying, from Enchanted Succulent. We've also got Putty from Crafting Cat UK. And that is the haul in this small shop haul. I hope you like some products that you've seen. If you've not bought yet from these shops but want to try them, let me know. If you have bought from them, let me know what you picked up the last time you shopped. I will put the links for all of these shops in the description box down below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. That really not only helps my channel grow, but it also helps give exposure to all of these small shops you see in this video. And then don't forget to leave me a comment if you're not not into shopping or you haven't shopped in a while, just tell me how you're doing. I like to hear from you guys, and I take my time every morning to sit down and read through your comments. It really does mean a lot to me. If you are new here and you haven't yet subscribed, I would absolutely love to have you. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button. It is absolutely free to do so. You can also hit the notification bell to be notified when I do post new videos. Leave me a little diamond emoji if you got to the end. And until next time, happy shopping, you guys. Bye!